The average net worth of an Australian family is $1,022,000. To be in the top 10% of the wealthiest families in Australia, you need a net wealth of just under $2 million. To be in the top 5% from a net wealth point of view, you need a net wealth of $2.7 million. And to be in the top 1% of wealth in the country, you need to have a net wealth of nearly $12 million. Now, if we use the rule of thumb to say that your net worth will generally make you 5% per annum from a cash flow point of view, that means for every $1 million that you are from a net wealth point of view, if we exclude your family home, you would be generating around $50,000. Yet the average Australian family has a net wealth of $1,022,000, and that would actually include their family home. Yet when we speak to people on a daily basis, the amount of people that say, I want a passive income of $150,000, $250,000, $350,000, $500,000 by the time I retire, you would think having a net worth of $5 to $10 million is the norm. When in reality, what these numbers tell us is that to have a net worth north of $5 million is very much the minority in Australia. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't achieve that and achieve a passive income goal related to that net worth, but to be able to achieve a $5+ million net worth in Australia, you are going to be in the top 1 to 2% of wealthiest people in the country, which means if you have the aspiration to have wealth like those kinds of people, you have to take action like those kinds of people. If you're acting like the 98% of Australians, meaning you have the same spending habits, you earn the same amount of money, you live the same life as these people, there is a very low probability that you are going to achieve a passive income goal of $250,000 plus by the time you retire. So just know that if you have financial goals that are in the top 2% of the Australian population, you need to act like you have financial goals that are in the top 2% of Australians. You need to work like you have those goals. You need to invest like you have those goals. You need to take risks like you have those goals. Because if you do not, I can near guarantee that you will end up like the other 98% of Australians. And the average Australian family has a net worth of $1,022,000, and that includes their family home, which means they are a very long way away from a passive income goal of $250,000 a year plus.